and I feel so good about going fast. I've played Tekken on the fucking thing. I can play Rivals on it. I can play PM on it.
I don't care about my hands hurting.
That's because you play Sheik. You've never had hand pain.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Bro, come on. Compared to non-UCF Fox player where I'm fucking smashing my brand new Smash 4 controller. Holy fuck.
Okay, do you want my honest opinion about this?
Yes, I do.
Okay, my honest opinion is that any Melee player who hasn't actually done anything with their hands that thinks their hands are breaking from Melee has no idea what the fuck they're talking about. The reason why I want, like, I've spent, like, literally hundreds and thousands, like, not hundreds of thousands, but, like, I've spent literally thousands of hours practicing football offensive line where, like, I just, like, spent, like, training my hands to, like, be strong. And I don't think that, like, it takes a lot, like, I think most people are experiencing pain. I mean, they're experiencing, like, shit hurting and stress. They're not experiencing, like, literal pain and, like,
numbness.
breaking themselves.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that the idea of relearning on something without bad muscle memory is fucking sick.
Oh,
that's why I want it. I'm kind of interested. But yeah, like the idea, like, I don't know. I think that, but also, like, you and, like, players like Zealot are closer to exceptions where, like, you guys have, like, pushed a lot further than 95% of Melee players ever will. But the amount of people that I hear, like, either from my local region, etc., who are, like, complaining about hand pain, I'm like, dude, you have, like, literally played this game for 300 hours. Like, you are not breaking your fucking, you're fine.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of nails, like every carpenter has. You can, like, literally, you can, like, break your hands like you do in basketball constantly. You can skateboard. Like, you're not breaking your hands playing fucking Fox at a 1 and 2 level. Like, that's, I guess, what the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, exactly. Right? I spit on 300 hours, dude. I wipe my nuts with 300. I use 300 hours to pinch the fucking poop off my nut hair.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I use.
You're closer to, like, the 10,000 hour mark of, like, what people
give me some real fucking
sure.
hours. Let me know when you've put blood, sweat, and tears into this fucking game. Like, actually sweating from a 110-degree venue you've been playing for 6 goddamn hours.
Zealot says that he got hand pain from working out, not Melee. That being said, GameCube controller sucks.
Yeah, that's another thing. The GameCube controller is just great all the time.
Yeah, there's, like, many reasons to switch to box. I just think that a lot of people are, they're like, they just want to be, like, a lot of people are just bad and want to stay bad for a reason, so they switch to box for quote-unquote hand pain because it'll let them be bad for longer with a reason, because they have to switch controllers.
Yeah.
That's a big reason why I, like, yeah, we're getting too real now. I don't want a lot of people in chat who feel very called out now.
Jflex up 3 stocks to 1, doing great, 177.
Shitting on Luigi.
Just shitting on Luigi. This is a really hard matchup, and I think it's one that Eddy Mexico probably has a good amount of experience in. Jflex, probably no slouch in this matchup as well. I'm trying to think about what Luigi's Jflex really could have played. Maybe
I mean, so one that comes to mind is, like, Jflex is pretty old school, so somebody like, oh my god, he used to win Xanadu all the time.
Maybe a bait, but I can't imagine.
No, not a bait,
because it's New Jersey to Philly. Like, they may be
the other one after, like, on it, like, you. Oh my god, how am I forgetting his name? Okay, DP versus this. Let me find it. DP won a Xanadu over him.
Vist.
Yes, Vist.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. That guy.
Yep.
That's the legend. That's the legend right there.
Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, Vist.
Nice man.
Yeah, so there's, like, Vist, there's, I don't know how much, like, if Florida would, but, like, if Jflex has much Florida experience, but there's a lot of Luigi's down there.
Yeah, Blake Gello.
Yeah, we don't talk about him anymore, but there's some others too. Booty Jin.
Did something happen with him?
Blake Gello's, like, this is something that's, like, yeah, not, like, really much known, but Blake Gello's a fucking disgusto.
Okay.
Blake Gello is one of the first people who I, like, met in the, like, the reason I have a Battle Beavers custom GameCube controller case is because of him. And it's, like, hella shitty, but, like, yeah, like, a lot of, yeah.
Okay, we don't have to talk about it. We just move on. Sounds good. Sounds good. Going to FD. Good counter pick here. Luigi gets a lot off of grab against Sheik. It's especially a lot off of down throw.
Yeah.
You get many regrabs.
Oh, and,
with
okay. So even if Eddy had lived there, he had accidentally jumped into that too, which if you're jumping in to like up airs as Luigi against basically any character on FD, you're gonna have a rough time.
Yeah.
But Eddy's looking good so far right here. But again, like this is a stage where half the time as a Sheik player, I want to counter pick here. But also, it's like in my head, I don't counter pick here because I think the Luigi will take me here.
Right.
That's
so
like
just,
my
save
thought
it.
process.
Save it.
So I don't know like how good this really is for Eddy right now.
Yeah. Well, I think it comes down to comfort, right? Neither character gets platforms. Both characters are really comfortable on platforms, so they just kind of have to. They just play their grounded neutral.
Yeah, but Sheik has needles.
True.
Which like kind of nullify all of Luigi being a rook.
It's very true, actually.
And then, like, the second he's below ledge, like, again, Jflex isn't abusing this, but, like, really, this, like, very genuinely, the second Luigi is, like, at the same horizontal, like, spacing as ledge, the second he drops lower than it, you can just Sammy stall, and it's a guaranteed stop. Like, it's, like, there is literally nothing Luigi can do.
Yeah.
Outside of just, like, out-mixing you up.
Or you hit it, yeah, unless you're strictly Sammy stalling. If you go for like a hit or something.
Yeah.
That's it, whatever. So far, Jflex has been showing just, this is, earlier we talked about this. Players who play higher tiered characters playing against mid tiers using like, playing very passive in order to just nullify the character, nullify the mid-tier. You just invalidate them, you just don't let them approach, you just don't do anything. And every instance that we've seen of that so far this tournament and so far recently, the higher tiered player gets owned, just gets shit on because they're just not, they just have no idea what they're really doing. Jflex, I think with his old school fundamentals and his rockin' hard bod, is just doing an incredible job of giving us a show of why that is
Jflex has a genuine understanding of why the options that are supposed to be good are good versus knowing they're good without the comprehension of why.
Exactly. So, I mean, that was just textbook, right? That was just textbook game 2. A textbook how you play a no platform game. So let's see where we go to game 3. That was just a great showing. I'm really excited to see the winner of this play against B-Bats. I think it's gonna be Jflex. That's who I'm putting my money on. Unless Eddy can pull out some crazy stuff on, I don't know, what's his counterpick here? What does Luigi even get to counterpick here against Sheik?
He doesn't. He just took him to FD.
And got owned, right? So maybe
like he doesn't. Like there's like literally, I think that as a Sheik player, I would not want to play on Yoshi's Story or Pokemon. Yes, because Pokemon, here's the thing about Sheik, is that if you short hop underneath those Pokemon side plats and you don't fast fall immediately, you are going to accidentally auto cancel on them, which 90% of the time is just going to fuck you up. Like, it's like you go for a bear. So if Luigi is camping these side platforms while then also being able to close the distance horizontally really well, like we've been talking about, and then maybe just go vertically to avoid the needle game over and over and kind of try and out-camp Sheik out, camp those platforms with Dare, make Jflex overcommit, that's where I could see this being good. And then Yoshi's, I think, is good because Luigi can kill faster than he can normally.
Yeah, agreed.
But like that's where I would be at least
hold space. Waveland off back air, just hold stage. It's just so goddamn good. What can Luigi can't do anything about this. No matter what, Jflex gets to crouch cancel basically everything that Eddy's gonna do up until like 90% guaranteed. It maybe even more than that if we're feeling crazy, right? Because like in forward tilt, he could, if he's true crouch.
Unless you get those down smashes, because those down smashes will force you into a mistech scenario.
Yeah.
Which then you start getting these multiple mistechs like you're seeing right now with the down tilt, the F tilts. And if Luigi can punish a mistech, then that's where things can start getting scary. But until you get in that like scary mistech scenario, you're pretty fucking safe.
Yeah. But I mean, look at Jflex. It's no matter what, it just covers everything. Oh, but gets hit by that? Doesn't kill with the up air, 111. Maybe just hold ledge there, right? He's electing to, and you know, downside of playing passive is you might miss some opportunities that might be, you know, free kills or free edge guards, whatever, but that comes with the confidence of knowing that if you come back on stage, I will beat you in neutral again. I will just keep rinse and repeating, beating you in neutral and not overextend, Phantom forward air, and not overextend off stage and potentially get reversaled and jip myself out of a stock. Just smart. It's just smart, patient, good. Eddy, though, I mean, what can you do? What can you do, right? You can't really get anything started off of a hit. You can only hope for, you know, multiple mix-ups in a row to work. Hopefully they get into like a mistech situation, and then you can just, you know, down air, down smash them, get a forward air off of it. Luigi is primarily just getting like 2-hit combos and hoping they work. You know, down throw grab, right? But the upside to this matchup is, I mean, ideally Eddy can roll there and maintain the ledge, but getting Sheik off stage and punishing her from when she gets back on, that's like the only thing that Luigi really gets. Because he just gets the free up B, free short you can kill, maybe a down air if they're really high percent and he doesn't want to risk fucking it up. Other than that, this is like a 70-30 matchup. Like so bad. No matter how you play it, but if the Sheik player has like a half a brain on how to play it. Whew.
Yeah, and it looks like Jflex has more than half a brain right now. He seems to have 3 halves of a brain at the moment. Alright, now he's back to 2 halves, but I would take 2 halves of a brain over 1 right now.
I like how 1 stock equals 1/2 of a brain.
Yeah.
That's how it feels, though. You need 2 stocks to really use your whole brain when you're playing melee sometimes. So you get gimped real quick, you're like, oh, come on.
Yeah. What
Is that really half my brain? Really?
You're lucky I wasn't using my left brain.
Yeah,
that was a strictly right brain defensive game.
I just got rid of all of my
facts and logic, no creativity.
All you did was take out my therapy. Now you have to deal with my summer camp memories.